हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू पाकिस्तानी रिएक्शन। आज हम जिस वीडियो पे रिएक्ट करने वाले हैं उसका टाइटल है एक्सक्लूसिव व्लॉग अनंत अंबानीज वंतारा एनिमल्स एक्सपीरियंसेस एंड इमोशंस।
यार वैसे ना आनंद अंबानी का ना एनिमल्स से ना लव मैंने ना एक वीडियो में देखा था कि लोग तो ना कोई पेट ले आते, कोई डॉग या कैट वगैरह, उन्होंने वो हाथी लेके आए, उनको रेस्क्यू किया जाता है। और उसके अलावा और भी कई एनिमल्स है जो उनके एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो वो उनको हैंडल करती है, और ये दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है और जो इस तरह का वीआईपी ट्रीटमेंट एनिमल्स को दे रही होती है।
तो बहुत पुण्य का भी काम है।
इवन वो जो एलिफेंट्स के लिए स्पा भी है, मतलब उनके लिए वो क्या कहते हैं, स्नान की जगह भी है।
तो जी देखते हैं, करते हैं स्टार डिस्कशन होने वाली है। हमेशा की तरह अमेजिंग एंड तक जुड़े रहिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब।
The best rehabilitation facility in the world. It's currently looking at me.
How's that? So you want to see crocodiles? How's that? Look at your face. Look at his face. Film his face. Look at that.
So this is what this facility stands for. It's for the rebirth of animals that have once been tortured by people that now come to people and only associate them with food and comfort.
Can I allow him to smell me? Yes. I'm just gonna keep a little distance.
Come here, come. Really? This animal's killed 23 people.
Oh my God.
Okay?
23
लोगों को मार चुका।
BeerBiceps had the opportunity to document Vantara, but we didn't know what to expect.
But what we got there was one of those travel experiences that stays with you for life, for the right reasons. Very, very excited. My lifelong love for wildlife has culminated in a meeting with Rizwan.
Vivan Karani is one of the passionate leaders of the 3,000 plus people employed at Vantara. Since independence, the Ambani family has been one of the key factors in the story of New India.
The Ambani family has honestly helped build this country, and anyone that I speak to now who has very large monetary goals in life uses the Ambani family as a bit of a reference point and an inspiration.
The nucleus of Vantara is Anant Bhai. Is his emotion, is what he believes in and what he stands for.
Anant Ambani specifically, who's known to be a lifelong animal lover, this is his own dream that's manifested. What do you think India doesn't understand about him even now?
That he's set aside all of that to work for a problem that can't voice itself. He's dedicated to animals. He's created the best facilities. You're going to see them today.
Other than seeing Vantara, this particular trip for me was about meeting Forrest Galante.
And the legend Forrest Galante, I don't know where he is. I'm gonna be having some fun today.
What's up, buddy?
Let's do it.
ये बहुत
In
famous
my eyes, the most respected wildlife conservationist in the world. I saw him on Joe Rogan for the first time, and I promise you, if you ever get through any of his podcasts with Joe Rogan, you listen to every story of his from the start to the end. Very perspective building, spending time with someone like this. Most people, including myself and my team, just assume that Vantara's a modern day adaptation of a zoo, which it totally isn't.
Vantara's probably never going to be open to the public.
This is not a zoo. Lots of positive energy. Lots of healing oriented energy, but the suffering that those animals have gone through before they arrived at Vantara is also what stays with you a bit. The unfortunate nature of the human mind and human existence stays with you a bit. Can't believe Forrest Galante is with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Very excited.
But let's go in and see the facility.
What you're going to see here at Vantara is a blueprint for animal husbandry for wild animals, not domestic animals, for wild animals that the entire world should learn to follow. You're gonna go insane.
Stunning day, baby. Can't wait to see them. So the first animal that we actually interacted with was the rescued hippopotamus,
So this enclosure you see in front of you is dedicated to a hippo.
which, mind you, is supposed to be the most dangerous animal in the wild.
They've rescued hippos from all over the world.
There was a sense of gentleness between the hippopotamus and myself. I attributed that gentleness to the caretaker of the hippo, and that got us into a bit of a conversation.
Ram Pyare ji, इधर आइए please.
नमस्ते. कभी डर लगा इससे?
ना सर डर नहीं लगता
आपको कैसा लगता है?
सेवा करने में शांति मिलता है
What he said right now कि सेवा में ही शांति है. That is the ethos of all the people that work here. Right from the top management, from the founder till every keeper, and they are the most integral people that work with us because they are with the animals 24/7. Every doctor, every mouth, everybody is there like a family. for that animal.
This particular one and everything that we're seeing, it's so sweet. The elephant's very cute.
शायद उसका बेबी है.
These are rescued from India.
From India, all these elephants are rescued from India. From the circuses, from the tourism industry, from the begging industry.
You know, if you've ever owned a dog, you'd know how they get to understand deeper layers of your own emotional state of being. When you are at this kind of close proximity with elephants, even if they're a little bit away from you, you kind of feel like you're being scanned by their presence. This is what led me to asking Forrest Galante about the same.
When it comes to emotional intelligence in elephants, the amount of heartbreak, the amount of suffering, the amount of joy that they feel, we can't comprehend. The happiness that that first elephant you saw sitting in that hydro pool feels after a life of torture, you and I will never know.
So they're pulling out all the conchers from the legs. So you see, she's being fed on top over here. There's a whistle for the association. There's one man caressing her. And there's two people cleaning out all her nails right now. All the stones that she's...
Mother Nature, I believe in animals, and I believe in karma. What I see here is something very beautiful.
So do you see a real version of worship happening around you right now?
Of course.
You see a statue, Ganesha, which is an elephant god.
elephant god,
And
yeah.
around you see service, which is true service to the elephant.
To the elephant, not the other way around.
तो बहुत बड़े एरिया पे.
Do you think more of this is happening in like other barren parts of the world?
Reforesting?
Yeah.
Not
You need somebody to pioneer the effort.
Yeah.
Over here, there's somebody that's pioneering the effort and is taking charge and taking responsibility that I'm going to speak up for these animals, I'm going to speak up for plantation.
What was that sound for? What do you
happy sound. Just a
This
happy
is
sound.
vocalization.
Hey, where are you guys? What's going on? Bedtime, something yummy over here. Could be anything.
समझते
Just a happy
हैं
animal.
We went for a bit of a drive in the part of the location which has been afforested. A man-made forest has been created. It's not just about the greenery you feel, it's not just about the colors, the smells, the sounds, the peace. It's also about the energy that all those trees bring. It's about the energy of the land that's been changed through afforestation. The energy that you feel is the same energy that wild boars feel when they realize, hey, that portion of land has been afforested.
Where did the wild boar come? They just found the...
naturally, yeah.
But that's what happens. When you allow the planet a chance to recover, things come back that you think were gone.
The Reliance team didn't bring wild boars to the location. They just arrived.
See this on the right, that's a wild owl. So we put these breeding boxes, we promote wildlife that just comes here and nests also.
Day 2, we're checking out the Leopard facility today. Day 1 had a lot to take in. I'm just very excited. I woke up with a lot of more hope today. Just like this. Oh my god.
Those leopards, when you're sitting that close to them with your back turned away from them. Again, I repeat, this is not a zoo, it's a rehabilitation facility. It's the best rehabilitation facility in the world. There's a very primal part of you that gets switched on. You kind of feel small around all wildlife, but especially when it comes to big cats, you feel their royalty, you feel the energy. It's currently looking at me. And at the same time, because of the calm nature of the environment that we were in, you don't feel that there's any kind of danger, but something shifts inside you when you're around predators. A little scared right now, but also feeling grateful to be here.
It's alright. See, but that's problems. One of those claws pull you right in. One time I had a hippo flip over my canoe. Literally in the air, I had the jaws open and it missed me. It is going to continue on that fixation until it completes its biological necessity goal of killing that item and eating it. And it doesn't matter if you've hand raised it from a kitten. It doesn't matter if you have seen it for the first day.
And these are all predators that have suffered tremendously because of man-animal conflict, because of humans taking advantage of them.
How do you feel when you look at it now, after you've had these like near-death experiences?
You're asking how I feel about this animal? I couldn't be less afraid of this animal, and it's because of this animal, this individual. This is an animal that is completely relaxed and completely happy and shows zero signs of aggression.
Something very divine about
Relax है ना,
seeing
इसलिए
big
वो
cats, bears, crocodiles
Aggressive नहीं
in
होगा।
these kind of environments.
इनके साथ आप भी काम करते हो? जाना क्या है इनके बारे में?
थोड़ा सा अलग है सर, एलिगेटर्स और ये घड़ियाल से सब दूसरे से थोड़ा सा
Trust me, I know you
पूरा बंदा खा जाए।
How's that? See, you want to see crocodiles? How's that? Look at your face. Look at his face.
Actually,
Look at his
yes,
face. Look at that.
फौरन आ
This moment, with almost 100 crocodiles staring into me.
Don't hang over too much. They will jump.
They will jump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A little bit of primalness in their eyes for sure.
भाई डर लगता है।
हाँ
मुझे तो लिजर्ड से डर लगता है।
क्या लिखा हुआ है?
वंतारा
50,000 एनिमल कुछ थे।
The 2 days spent with Forrest and the other animal experts at Vantara taught me one truth about
Vantara.
animals, that they've all got superpowers.
What is the superpower of crocs and alligators?
They sense, cold-blooded. That's the more important thing.
Forrest, what's the superpower of leopards?
Hunting instinct. You see how they look, they peek, they hide. Hunting instinct.
What's the superpower of wild boars?
That they can destroy anything.
The thick
They're
skin.
so destructive.
What's their superpower?
Their superpower is stealth. Even a big anaconda like this can be hidden in plain sight in as little as 3-4 inches of standing water. You won't even know that the snake is there.
We often think that we're the most advanced animal species out there simply because our measure of advancement is our ability to progress scientifically. But what if there are other modes of advancement beyond the current timeline of science? The animals that share this planet with us are all advancing in their own evolutionary process. Every species has its own storyline, and it should never be up to one of those species to decide the fate of the others unless that one species is leading them to a better fate. Vantara for me is a step in the right direction for the human species.
I will say no facilities in the world that have this level of detail.
उनका मिशन विजन
My
बताया।
sincere hope is that more billionaires and more organizations that can afford it take up this kind of a mission for the sake of the other species on our planet. Remember, it doesn't require every specimen of a species to create a cosmic shift. It simply requires a few motivated individuals. Vantara is a collective human effort to make this earth a kinder place. And while you may not get to see Vantara in your life, I hope this video inspires you to be kinder to all animals.
फिनिश हो गया था।
आई होप सो कि हो ही गई है, बट दिल नहीं कर रहा था कि वो खत्म हो यार।
मैं एक दो पॉइंट्स में ना माइंड में आ रहे थे कि इस तरह के जो बिलियनियर है वो बाकी वर्ल्ड में भी होने चाहिए, मतलब
हाँ, सही
बाकी
बात है।
कंट्रीज में होने चाहिए। लाइक आनंत अंबानी, जिस तरह उनका एक ये सपना था कि वो रिहेबिलिटेशन कोई ऐसा
सेंटर बनाए।
सेंटर बनाए और जिन जिन मतलब एनिमल्स ने सफर किया हुआ है उनके लिए मतलब खाने
Rescue
वगैरह
करें
रेस्क्यू
उनको।
वगैरह सब कुछ
कितना
करें।
जबरदस्त
तो इस
system
तरह के बिलियनियर दूसरे कंट्रीज में भी होने चाहिए, कभी
बस
हमने
उनका
सुना ही नहीं।
इंटरेस्ट इस
मेरे
तरफ
ख्याल
है
में
ना,
ना हाँ
शौक है,
थोड़ा
हाँ,
शौक की
hobby
भी
है,
बात
हाँ।
होती है, उनकी हॉबी है, शौक
शायद
भी
ये
है।
भी है।
उनको एक
तभी उनका
लगाव
ध्यान
है।
इस तरफ गया ना।
असल में ना उनका ना कुछ हेल्थ इश्यूज थे
हाँ।
उनके भी, तो वो उन्होंने फिर जानवरों से प्यार करना शुरू किया। वो देखा
हाँ,
पहले वो
हाँ।
बड़े स्लिम से होते थे, अब उनमें काफी मोटापा सा है। बट
ऐसे
खैर
ही है।
अच्छा, वंतारा मतलब इस वीडियो के बाद ना मैं इसका ना मतलब क्या है वो मैं जानने की कोशिश
वंतारा
करूंगा।
का कोई
हाँ, कि
इसका
meaning
बड़ा
कोई
अच्छा
वंतारा
पॉजिटिव
का
नेम
मीनिंग
रखा
भी
गया
होगा।
होगा, हाँ जी।
हाँ, बट हमें एग्जैक्टली नहीं पता,
और
लेकिन
वो कह रहे हैं कि इसकी इसमें ना वर्ल्ड क्लास की फैसिलिटीज हैं,
वो नजर
वाकई
ही आ
और
रहा है।
नजर आ
इवन
रहा
ना
था।
इसमें ना वो क्रेन्स हैं, स्पेशल क्रेन है जो मतलब लिफ्ट करती हैं उसको, वो क्या उसको
Animals
कहते
को,
हैं,
elephant
एलिफेंट्स को। और स्पा है, उसके बाद खाने पीने का कितना अच्छा वो
बहुत
देखा,
heavy system
हर
है,
एक
हर
वो
तरह।
एलिफेंट के लिए अलग अलग मेन्यू
नहीं,
है।
वो देख रहे हैं न्यूट्रिशन
वाह।
को मिलनी चाहिए
न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट
हर
रखे हुए हैं उन्होंने, डॉक्टर्स
वर्ल्ड
तो हैं ही
बेस्ट
हैं।
डॉक्टर्स एंड न्यूट्रिशियस्ट,
मतलब उनको माहौल तो वो जो मिल रहा है ना जंगल का, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ सिक्योर भी है वो उधर अपनी आजादी से, और बिल्कुल अग्रेसिवनेस नहीं है उनके अंदर,
और
इतने
ये ना
काम है
एक ना
वहाँ पे।
ये सरकारी जमीन नहीं है,
हाँ,
ये ओन्ड
private
बाय
है।
ये अंबानी
जबरदस्त।
फैमिली।
और देखो, हजारों एकड़ पे उन्होंने एक जंगल बनाया है, कुदरती
हाँ,
जंगल
उनको
टाइप।
वो इन्वायरमेंट दिया हुआ
और
है
मैंने ये भी सुना है कि कुछ बफलोज वगैरह जो उनके सराउंडिंग में रहती है ना, तो वो जंगल में आके ना अगर उन्होंने भोजन करना है ना
हाँ।
तो उनको मना नहीं करते।
जबरदस्त है ये, तो क्या बात है, ये तो उनका प्यार है
मतलब
एनिमल्स
मैं
के
इस
लिए।
बात
हाँ।
के लिए हैरान हूँ कि आजकल के दौर में मतलब जब एक इंसान की इतनी वैल्यू नहीं है, एक जान की इतनी वैल्यू नहीं है, वहां एक बंदा ऐसा है जो एनिमल्स के लिए मतलब इतना ज्यादा लॉयल
इतना
है, इतना
special,
ख्याल
हाँ,
करता है। तो
कि-
वो मतलब मुझे उनकी पर्सनली उनकी नेचर से भी बहुत ज्यादा लगाव हो रहा है कि ये देखने के बाद कि वो बंदा इंसानों के साथ कितना ज्यादा अच्छा होगा, जिसके दिल में एनिमल्स के लिए इतना एहसास है। और ऐसा जो है रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर पहले कभी भी नहीं
नहीं
देखा
देखा,
मैंने
बिल्कुल।
एनिमल्स
कभी मैंने
रिलेटेड।
सुना ही नहीं था।
और
हाँ जी।
जिन्होंने वीडियो बनाई उन्होंने भी इतनी अच्छी डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाई है ना सारा, जिस तरह वो जो एक जकूजी क्या था वो
हाँ,
जो था
जकूजी था
स्पेशल
जी।
यार, अमेजिंग, बहुत जबरदस्त।
टेम्परेचर कंट्रोल हुआ था।
हाँ,
वो भी
बिल्कुल।
काफी इमोशनल हो गए थे जो मतलब वीडियो बना रहे थे, उन्होंने विजिट किया ना हर एनिमल के बारे में। लेपर्ड में वो बता रहे थे मतलब ह्यूमंस ने इनको तंग किया हुआ है या इस तरह से जो इन हालात को फेस किया हुआ है, फिर उन्होंने रेस्क्यू किया और उनको कितना अच्छा माहौल
बहुत
दिया हुआ है।
जबरदस्त वीडियो थी, बहुत जबरदस्त। आई होप सो आप लोगों को रिएक्शन पसंद आया तो जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दे। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।
See you.